what I like to see come back of the venues, any of them. I mean, I didn't have a favorite. They were all fun, you know. Uh, Probably now the ones that are the easiest to load into. I remember there was a country club in San Antonio. I guess it was a San Antonio country club. I used to play, you know, private parties fairly frequently. And it was a load in from hell. I mean, you had to go upstairs and through the kitchen and, you know, and it was just an absolute nightmare to play. But besides that, anything that was easy to, you know, if the side door is right by the stage, one iterations of Steamboat, I think the Steamboat Springs had a back door that went right on the stage. How cherry is that? You know, you didn't have to, because you and I talked about this earlier, amps were big, stuff was big and heavy back then, and lugging it upstairs in all kinds of ways was not particularly fun. But any of them that came back would be fun places to play. The clubs that are still around, and there's not too many of them anymore, you know, the Saxon Pub being one, and the Continental Club and Antone's. What are they doing right? You know, they've got, for one thing, they have developed an audience that is absolutely critical to their success. The people that go to the Saxon Pub wouldn't miss those shows for anything. And if you're into that kind of music, and into that listening room experience, that's where you're going to go. Other places have fallen by the wayside. If you're into the blues scene, you're going to go to Antone's, R&B. You know, they bring in road shows. They've got a stable of guys and women who play locally that play there that are great. And and the other one would be the Continental Club. Same kind of a thing. You know, they do residencies, which nobody even heard that word when I was growing up. I mean, you went and played, I guess you had a residency for 4 days, and then you go somewhere else. Now people have residencies, but they're for an hour and a half every X night somewhere. Those are always fun. But what they do, they build those audiences, and that becomes your place. You know, I guess it's like some TV show, Friends or something like that, where everybody goes to some bar, you know, it's that kind of a thing.